Hello, hello, hello. Veggie Crunch Spice here, and welcome back to my channel. If you are looking for custom longer videos, I do create custom content. You can find my business email down in the description box below. If you're looking to cop anything from my jewelry, hats, t-shirts, and soccer jerseys, you can find my business Instagram down in the description box below. So let's get started with this video. Grab you something to drink. As you read by this title, this is going to be a video about my paranormal experiences. So everybody is aware of like ghosts and spirits, whether you believe in them or not. I'm not sure what to think about them. I'm a person that I don't believe things until I experience them for myself. I'm not sure if these are people and their spirits that have descended from their bodies or ascended from their body, just have left their body. I'm not sure. Majority of my experiences have not been evil spirits. I've had a few experiences that are a little bit unexplained. When I encounter a paranormal experience, I take it for what it is. My belief is that it only gets worse or manifests more the more attention you give to it. I believe that these things and entities feed off of fear. So if you're giving it fear and you're showing you're afraid, I feel like it can get worse and then turn into a poltergeist or something like way more extreme. I kind of see it happen, I think about it, but I don't let it affect my mind. I don't live in fear. So I kind of ignore it. I might investigate, but I'm not going to get a camera. I'm not going to get a Ouija board. I'm not going to try to communicate. I'm not going to try to find the story. I just kind of see it what it is, see it for what it is, and just leave it at that. So this was when I was living in my old apartment. As a kid growing up, I was making a sandwich. I'm not sure if it was a grilled cheese, but I was making a sandwich, and it had multiple counters. So let's just say the counter was shaped like an L, right? So I was over here on this side of the counter putting cheese on my bread. Then I turned around and went to this side of the counter, and my cheese flew onto this side of the counter in front of me on the stove. And I kind of just stood there in disbelief for a little while. I just couldn't process it. It was just so strange. There was no other sounds. You know, nobody else was in the apartment. There were no windows open. It just flew onto the stove. And I didn't know, I wasn't scared. I was just kind of just surprised. So I just carried on making my sandwich. I picked up that piece of cheese and put it back on my bread and just kept going on about life as I normally do. Another experience I had was we were sitting, me and my mom were sitting on the couch. She was sitting on the couch and I was sitting on the love seat. So if this is the love seat here, the couch is over there. The windows are over there. The TV is this way in front of us. So we're sitting there watching TV, and take it, it's the middle of winter. So there's no windows open. I mean, it has to be like 10 degrees or less outside. All the doors simultaneously slammed shut. All of them. All the doors in the house slammed at the same exact time. Initially, you jump because it's a loud noise. So I jumped, but then I just paused. And after I paused, I instantly looked at my mom, and I'm like, "You heard and saw that, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, it's just the wind." The wind? I said, it's the middle of December in the winter. There's no windows open. There haven't been any windows open for months. So I kind of just dropped it because she was just like very submissive, not submissive, but she was very dismissive about what I was saying. She didn't really, you could tell she wasn't really interested in what I was talking about. My next and third experience was, I had a best friend in high school named Azaria, and she had came over to my house one day so I could do her hair. So she's sitting in the bathroom, and then, flat iron her hair, we're just talking, and, regular stuff, nothing out of the ordinary. And then we hear this scream, take it. Nobody's home but me. My mom's at work. I have no siblings. No one's home. So as I'm doing her hair, we both hear this loud, it sounded like a woman's voice, a loud woman scream, check underneath the sink. It was so clear. It was so, I couldn't even explain it. It wasn't muffled. It wasn't shaky. It was a very clear scream of a woman's voice. And me and her just stopped in our track. We stopped. And then we both looked at each other and we were like, did you hear that? And she's like, yeah, I heard it. And I'm like, well, I heard it. So then she asks me, she says, so what do we do about this? I said, nothing. And she says, well, do we check underneath the sink? I said, hell no. No, you don't check underneath the sink. I said, what if you look under there and find a dead body, or you actually find a head decapitated underneath the sink? So I start, unplug stuff, and I start, getting ready. I said, we need to go now. We need to leave now. We need to go now. So we're rushing out, and, we never had an experience like that ever again. Another experience I had, which I believe, well, this is number 4. Okay, I have one more experience after this, so 2 more. In my room, I used to have a treadmill, but it wasn't electric. It was a manual treadmill. You would have to run on it to get the conveyor belt. Well, not conveyor belt, but to get the belt to run. It was ran manually by manpower. So I'm laying down on the couch, and the treadmill is here in front of me, and it just proceeds to roll by itself. And I had cats at the time. I had 2 cats. I had a girl cat named Chelsea and a boy cat named Chester. Chelsea is sitting on the floor on the side of the treadmill, and she's watching it run by itself. It's just rotating and going. The belt is going and going. I'm watching it. She's watching it. And we're just looking at this treadmill just work on its own. Of course, I'm confused. But, like I said, I don't really pay these paranormal experiences too much attention because I feel as though they feed off of your energy of just being scared and frightened. And I just feel as though if you give it too much attention, it will get worse. So I kind of just was like, that's strange. And then I have a more recent experience. I had already moved out on my own. I had my own apartment. I've had this yoga ball that was given to me as a gift. I had it sitting on a table. Me and my ex were at my house. We were getting ready to leave out to go to his house. And this ball has been on this table for months, 5 to 6 months, never been touched, never fell, never anything. And one day it just flies off the table. And I kid you not, my reaction is always to just freeze. I don't react in the situation. I kind of just pause and process what happened and like my thoughts and emotions. So I just freeze. And again, we look at each other. We don't say anything. We just stop and look. And then my boyfriend, my ex, was like, you know, things I can sense spirits and like the energies and things like that. So he said he's used to things like this happening. I had not exposed to him how my paranormal experiences have been. So I was just listening to him, and then we both was like, whoa, this is really real. Like, this is crazy. So we were getting ready to leave anyway. So we just proceed to go to his house. So yeah, those are my paranormal experiences. If you've had any or you can relate to any of the things I brought up, please don't hesitate to leave your comment down below. I appreciate you watching, so thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell, bing, 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 notification, so you're notified every time I post a YouTube video. And until next time, I'll see you in my next YouTube video. Stay safe, stay warm, and most importantly, have fun. This is Veggie Crunch Bites, and I'll see you later. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. Veggie Crunch Bites here, and welcome back to my channel. I do create longer custom content. If you're looking for longer videos, you can find my business email down in the description box below. If you're looking to cop anything from my jewelry, hats, soccer jerseys, and t-shirts, you can find my business Instagram down in the description box below. So let's get started with this video. As you can read by the title, today will be a video about my paranormal experiences. Get you something to drink. Oh,